maths time now, and we will look at number 18 in a bit, but before then we're just going to do a little bit of comparing lengths again, okay? So I'm going to get a meter stick. How many centimetres are on a meter stick? Do you know? Have a think. Here's my meter stick, and each one of those little lines is a centimetre. And look, we can go up in tens to see how many centimetres are on the meter stick. You ready to count? So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There are 100 centimetres on a meter stick. Now, you might not have a meter stick at home, but you might have a tape measure. Tape measurer, so you might be able to get that out to find a meter. If not, can you see a meter is like around about half of a door, okay? So you could always use the door handle as a rough guide to what a meter is. So your first challenge is we're going to see if we can find things that are longer or shorter than a meter, okay? Now, I've got a piece of paper. I'm going to use this to record what I find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my piece of paper, my whole piece, and I'm going to fold it in half very carefully so it's the same both sides, and then crease it down. So I folded my whole piece of paper into two sections, into half. So we've gone from 1 to 2 parts. Okay, can you do that? And then on my piece of paper, I'm going to put 1M, and that stands for, what do you think? Stands for 1 meter, and 1 meter is the same as this. What does that say? 100 centimetres. Remember when we looked at centimetres on the ruler? You can always have a look at that on your measuring tape or whatever you've got. Now, so I've got 1 metre or 100 centimetres in the middle of my piece of paper. On this side, I'm going to use the word shorter. So I need to do shh. And then the or, we know how to do or, don't we? Short. Now, listen to the bit on the end, because it's not the that we know, it's a different one. We're going to learn this one very soon. It's ER on the end, all right? So we've got shorter than a metre. And then over here, we're going to have longer. So we're going to have L, O, we can do that, can't we? And then it's got the same ending. It's got the and the R, which makes all right, so we've got shorter, longer. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my meter stick to go and compare and find out the sizes of different objects. Right, so first of all, I'm going to measure the height of my desk that I sit at. Now, predict, do you reckon it's going to be taller or shorter than 1 metre? What do you reckon? Right, I'm going to put the meter stick there and find out. Right, I've put the meter stick there. Look, it's shorter than a metre. Shall we find out how many centimetres? Now look at the bottom first of all. I've made sure that 0 is right at the bottom. And then I'm going to go up to here. And we've got the number 70. So it'd be 71, 72, 73, 74 centimetres. But it's shorter than 1 metre. So I need to draw my desk now on my piece of paper. Which side do you think I'm going to draw it on? I have to draw it on the shorter side, don't I? So I'm going to draw my desk. There we go. And then I'll label it D-E-S-K. Desk. Now, if you wanted to, although that looks like half a pair of pants, doesn't it? If you wanted to, you could write down how long it actually was. And I found out it was 74 centimetres. But you don't have to do that, but it's up to you. So let's see if I can find another object. Now, what about this bookcase here, this shelving? Do you think that's taller or shorter than 1 metre? What do you reckon? Right, I'm going to put the metre stick next. Right, there it is next to it. Can you see? Oh, look, it's much taller than 1 metre. I actually think it might be taller than 2 metres. I'm going to measure it now and I'll find out how many centimetres and metres it is. It was actually exactly 2 metres. So if 1 metre is 100 centimetres, do you know how many centimetres would be in 2 metres? What do you reckon? It would be 100 and 100. Do you know what that is? It's 200 centimetres. So it's 2 metres, 200 centimetres. So which side do I have to draw the bookshelves on this time? I have to do longer than 1 metre, don't I? So I'm going to draw those here. A rectangle shape. There's the shelves. And then I'm going to write, what should I call it? Let's call it shells. So I'm going to go label it. That's my shelves, and it's 2 metres long. So there's a challenge for you. What can you find in your house that's longer than 1 metre and what's shorter than 1 metre? And if you don't want to draw it, you could always put piles, so you can have a pile of shorter objects and a pile of longer. That's if you can carry the ones that are longer than 1 metre. Right, pause this and off you go. But when you're ready, let's go on to Numberblocks. So one of our new ones we've had the pleasure of meeting is number 16, followed by number 17. Do you remember? So you've got the one that can be put into a square, 4 lots of 4. And number 17, a 10 and a 7, who was the artist. Now, it's time for number 18, isn't it? In the links below, there's a YouTube clip which does the song of number 18, because it's not on iPlayer anymore. But there's also a link to a BBC iPlayer episode, and you've got, I think, until Friday to watch this one. And it's about a bedtime story of the number blocks from 16 to 20. So it'll go over the ones that hopefully you've caught up on. So if you watch your number blocks now, so pause this and go and watch that. And then we'll look at number 18 today. So if you've watched it, 16, 17, the next number is 18. Now 18 is super fast. Not surprising, as it's got Octoblock as part of it, is it? Right, so let's look at the number 18 today. So we've got the 2 digits there. Look, you've got your 1 and your 8. The 1 means 110, like it does in 17 and 16. And the 8 is that you've got 8 ones, haven't you? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's explore number 18 today. Let's start by saying the numbers aloud from number 1 to 18. You ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Need some oxygen. Right, this is going to make you need some oxygen too. Stand up. We're going to do 18 jumps. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Right, 18 claps. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh dear. One more. Let's do 18 star jumps. Are you ready? Right, I'm going to listen to you count this time. Ready, steady, go. Did you get to 18? The 10 and 8 more. Well done. Right, so we know what we do usually now. We have to go and find 18 objects. You have to count very carefully. You might want to count a pile of 10 and then a pile of 8. Or, if you're feeling for a challenge, you could try and put things in twos and count in twos to 18, because it is an even number. Up to you. Off you go. Right, so I have got 18 paper clips. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oh, start to go at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There, you've got 10 here, 8 here. There's just 2 missing here until we get to the number 20. So 20, 2 less than 20 is the number 18. Now, did you try it in twos? I'm going to try and put them in twos. So here's a 2, here's a 2, there's a 2. Spread them out a bit. That's actually a 2, isn't it? There's a 2, there's a 2. Right, shall we try counting in twos up to 18? And look, I can tell it's an even number because they've got the same amount on both lines. Actually, how many have they got on this line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That means half of 18 is 9. And if you doubled 9, 2 lots of 9, you get 18. Anyway, let's count in twos. You ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Right, let's just end by looking at what number 18 looks like with the equipment. Now, let's start with the number blocks. Which 2 number blocks join together to make 18? You shout at me? Yeah, we've got number 10, because it's in the teens. It's a teen number, so it has 110. And of course, who comes with number 10 to make 18? Oh, octoblock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of my favourites. So 10 and the 8 makes 18. And look, can you see at the top? Again, there's 2 cubes left here. And if we added the other 2, then it would have made 20. So you can see 18 is 2 less than 20. And you can say 2 more than 18 would make 20. Right, let's have a look at the numeral, the digits. So 18, there's the 110, and there's the 8 ones. Let's end with making it with Numicon. If you've got your Numicon, can you do it for me? So you would need your 10 and your 8. 110, 8 ones. I could put them on top of each other if I wanted. There we go, number 18. Next time we'll explore a bit more about 18 and what happened in the episode of number 18. See you later.